What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory. Today we're going to try and get, use and pack some of those French players. The new full team of the French, team of the World Cup French. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Drop a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it a lot. In yesterday's episode, obviously I played the draft with A9 skills. I got what I think was probably my best ever draft. We got a 94 rated, but it only had 95 chemistry, so it was only like a 190 or whatever, 189. But it was a good draft that we won with. And today we're going to go for, as I say, we're going to go for the French squads and try and take as many of those French World Cup winners as we can. We will take everyone that we see. And we're going to start with Lionel Messi with a Hunter Chem star. Will it be an absolute beast there? 4-star, 4-star, of course. With that Hunter Chem, 99 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, great finishing, and obviously sensational dribbling already, just a little low on stamina. And again, guys, if we could smash over 3,000 likes today, that'd be amazing. And if you guys, well, we don't get the 98 Griezmann, but we get a 96 Griezmann that links with Messi. Or we could take that Romelu Lukaku. I'm going to take this Griezmann card. We're going to go, obviously he gets a soft link to Messi, and, you know, okay, it's not the one that we want, but it kind of works a little bit. And let's also take Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and get ourselves some more pace up front, because that's what we need. And see if we can actually start gearing towards another really high-rated team. Oh, wow. That's actually a good link there with Dybala. James Rodriguez sadly links to no one. A 97 rated and a soft link into Lionel Messi. Aubameyang will be a bench warmer. We'll get somebody else up in that striker spot, and it's going to be absolutely great. And it's given us Payet. I suppose if we're going for a relatively French theme, we can take Payet and kind of work him in. It's not ideal for chemistry right now. I'm hoping that we'll get some really good hard links around to be able to get the best chem possible. I cannot not take Kante. This is this the French? I need to have a look real quick if this is the highest rated Kante or if this is one below. Kante. Oh, so his best version is the 95, which is the same as the Team of the Year. But I'm still going to take this card. Does get a soft link into Payet. I know Casemiro might have been like the more logical choice there, but I want to go for as many French / World Cup winner cards as possible. I'm going to take that Antonio Valencia as well. We've got a nice little Premier League backline going on here. This card is good. It's good for links. It's good for rating. Let's see what we get as our centre-backs. I mean, I guess we take Boateng for rating again. Should probably take Vincent Kompany for some chemistry, shouldn't we? He's only 4 ratings lower than Boateng. He's not ideal. He's not necessarily as fast as I'd like him to be. But we don't really have much of a choice outside of that. Let's take the pace of Opara, why not? And then in at left back, what are we going to get for us? Jordi Alba I'll take as well. So we've got a decent, like, I know there's a few like big holes. Payet, Dybala and Opara are kind of like the big holes. Once we fill those big holes, it should like kind of like bring the team all together. Do we take Kasper Schmeichel 1 link, Berkey, Horn, Muslera? Let's take Schmeichel as well. So we're at 61 chemistry. That isn't much right now. I know that, obviously, but we're not far off of just completely... Look, we're literally like 3 players away from getting 100 chemistry. It's going to be great. We're going to get them, and it's going to be great. So we get Mbappe, we get Fekir. Now, Fekir at Cam actually helps out massively, and he's another one that has a much better card. So I am tempted to take Mustafi. It would benefit us for chemistry. He's the same rating as Fekir, and Fekir would only benefit us for chemistry as well. So that's a good little boost there. Takes us up to 70 chem. I don't know if a 194 is going to be likely from here. Ooh, Harry Kane. Why not? Let's take him. 96 rated Team of the Year, Harry Kane. And there's one of the French winners. And this is actually a really good card because he links with Dybala. Sadly, we can only get to 7 chem if we get the right fullback. In fact, if we put Payet there, we gain a little bit more chem. I bet if we put... No, there we go. Anyway, that's all right. That's not bad at all. Matuidi, Kante... Ooh, I've got some ideas, boys. I've got some ideas. We're going to be able to make this absolutely fantastic. We also get 98 striker Ronaldo, which of course we're going to take because he's 98 rated and he gives us a chem boost again. We get Griezmann on the left-hand side, also gets a link. So the lowest chem that we've got so far is 4 on Payet. If we swap those two around, we actually lose chemistry. How about that? Yeah, 4 on Payet, which isn't too bad. I wonder if we do that, and then do that. Boom, there we go. That's 80 chemistry now. That's what I like to see. 80 chem, and we're 93 rated. So other than the 2 centre-backs and the goalkeeper, we're looking good. We are looking good. It's probably going to be impossible to get 100 chemistry out of this team, but we might be able to get another... Ronaldinho. He definitely works for chem, doesn't he? Yes, he does. We'll take that 94 rated Ronaldinho. We get a 5 chem boost from him. If we put Matuidi in, we don't gain any chemistry, which is sad. If we swap these two over now, we still lose 1 chem point. It's just those defenders again, man. It is those 2 backline players. We should be able to still get this up to what... we should be able to get it up to 100 chemistry. A La Liga cam will get us 6, 7... Yeah, La Liga cam will get us plenty of extra chemistry. It's the goalkeeper and centre-backs that are going to be the defining point here. The goalkeeper is not good, but Ospina does help for chemistry. No, he doesn't, because we've already got all the links over on that defensive side. The next defender, another Frenchman. I'll take that. We get a 3 boost for having him there because of the strong link to Kante, which is good. And I don't think I want to swap anything else out. Again, we're going to have to sacrifice the rating or the chemistry here at some stage. We've got nothing here that's going to help us. We could take Sidibe as another Frenchman and get the similar sort of chemistry. We'd probably lose a little bit because Messi loses some chem. We'll take Sidibe anyway, just in case we can get a full French squad in. We actually might be able to go for a full French squad, just not right now. Next up, Aaron Ramsey I'll take. Does he benefit chem instead of Kante? No. Or a cam instead of Kante? No. But we'll keep him anyway. I still think Ospina... No, Ospina... Now that we've got the link into Kante, Ospina doesn't help either. Next player. Now, Mesut Ozil is nice and high rated. Doesn't help for chemistry, so we'll keep Dybala in there. We've only got 2 more picks to go, guys. It's not looking good. I mean, the team in general is okay. I've got some... do we take Salah? We could put Valencia around, sort the fullback. Salah would get 7 chem. Ronaldo wouldn't change. Dybala would lose a chem link. I'm going to take him anyway, 98 rated. Let's put Salah in. We lose 10 chem. But if we swap the fullbacks, we gain 9 chem. So we only lose 1 chem point by putting Salah in. If we then swap those two around, we go back up to 90. So we've actually gained chemistry at this point by having Salah in, because Kante goes up to 10 chem. Now Dybala is off chem, so Mesut Ozil can come in and he gives us another little chem boost. Ronaldo and Griezmann on 7. Aaron Ramsey doesn't help us for chemistry, sadly. And then we could also use Harry Kane, and he gives us even more chem. So with 96 chemistry and a Premier League manager will give us 3. So it's actually going to be tough to get 100 chem. But in terms of rating, actually, we've got 100 chemistry. Boom, there we go. Now it just depends on whether or not we can get a really high rated squad. And then Dimitri Payet comes on. Is it a 193? No, it's only a 192. That's sad, but kind of expected. I mean, that's a good team. That is a good team. I like Valencia. I love Kante. Jordi Alba, Ronaldinho, Salah and Kane are fine. Aubameyang as a start will be great. The likely subs will be Dybala on. Boom, there. Cristiano Ronaldo on. Boom, there. And then either Matuidi for one of the centre-backs, if I need that, or Griezmann or Messi for one of the wingers, if I need them. But outside of that, this team it's nice, and as I say, it's 100 chemistry. It's a 192, not a 193, but it's a good squad. It's a really good squad. We've got one of the French special cards, which is kind of what I was looking at anyway. So how has he got? These stats don't make sense. His defending and physical is insane. His reactions are really good as well, as is his composure. His passing's not great. His vision's not great. His shooting's not great. His pace isn't great. Like, this is such a minor upgrade, but let's get the manager, see if we can get a Premier League manager anyway. We don't. So Liga Santander takes Jordi Alba up to 8, and then it's Brazil and Egypt on 9s. We don't have a Brazilian manager nor an Egyptian manager, so Simeone is the one, and that, guys, is going to be the draft. So we get a 1-9-2 draft, a pretty good squad. Let's go and have a look to see if we can do anything with this squad. I'm super tempted just in my mind to like just throw in the French players, but I don't think it'll be smart. We've got plenty. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 French players altogether. It's not even enough. So that, guys, is going to be the squad. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we'll come up against has got an 89 chem, 92 rated squad, but he has actually got an insane team. Lloris, Thiago Silva, David Luiz, and Valencia FOF cards, Ronaldinho, the striker Ronaldo, and then 5 more team of the seasons: Mbappe, Cavani, Isco, Alba, and whoever his CDM was. And I end up conceding the first goal here, 30 or so minutes in. And this guy just tried to make it really difficult for me from that point, you know. He really started playing like a defensive game. You can see his back line here is sat super deep. He was like, if I wasn't pressing him for the ball, he'd just stand still. Tactic I've used many times myself before. And I thought this is going to be a tough game. We got back in on the stroke of half time with Dybala coming on. And let me tell you something about the attack in this team, man. It was ridiculous, you know. The 98 Ronaldo, the 96 Kane, the combination that they give as a duo is just outstanding. And the reason why is because with Ronaldo, you get the 5-star skill moves, the 4-star weak foot, and the just ridiculous pace. With Harry Kane, you get someone who's massive, quick, because I had the Hunter Chem style on him, impeccable in front of goal, and just wins all of the things. You know, you punt a ball up to him, he wins that header. You put a cross in, he wins that header. And he just generally was an absolute boss. And the two of them together were just such a great duo. And then with the pace and skills and ability, excuse me, of Ronaldinho, excuse me, Jesus, of Ronaldinho and Mo Salah, who happens to score right there on the wings, with Dybala coming in at that cam spot. Oh, I mean, it was just phenomenal. So we end up winning the first game 4-2 after what was actually a very close game. He was a good player. And we move into the next round against a guy with a 190 team. He's got some good players again. He's got, you know, Lukaku, Alexis Sanchez there, quite good. Mkhitaryan and Kevin De Bruyne are very good. That is, as Piliqueta card is very nice. That Mo Salah card is pretty decent. But then, you know, he's got Laporte, who I have myself. He's got Rudiger, who's not great. Costa, who's not great. And, of course, he makes some subs for a few of those positions. But generally speaking, this was one of the easiest games in draft I have ever had. We end up getting the first goal here. You can see he's just backing off and backing off. So I just keep pushing forwards. I end up getting the angle with Ronaldinho, and I shoot to make it 1-0. And then after a few more minutes, didn't take very long to get 2-0 up either. 15, 16 minutes into the game here. We have Harry Kane. He plays the ball into Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who stayed on. And Aubameyang himself, you know, forget Ronaldo. Aubameyang actually scored a lot of goals for me. Aubameyang scoring a goal there to make it 2-0. And we rejoined the game at 10-0. As I said, it was one of the easier games I've ever played. But what was interesting about this guy is that you can see he doesn't have any red cards. He's not like sliding all over the place. Like, he was genuinely trying the whole game. And so I gave him the respect the whole game of just playing a normal game. I wasn't trying to be cocky or anything. I wasn't scoring stupid goals. You know, I wasn't shushing or dabbing or anything like that. I just played a true game. The only thing I did do is take a penalty with Schmeichel. But you can see that Harry Kane got 4 goals in that game. And Aubameyang with a couple himself. And just generally an absolutely spectacular performance. 11-1 was the final score. You can see there from the match stats, I was absolutely dominant. And we move on into the semi-final against Beast FC. He's got 94 Kane, 93 David Luiz from the FOF cards. He's got team of the season Casemiro in there. He's got the striker Gareth Bale. But all in all, this isn't like the greatest team. It's only 89 rated with 99 chemistry. It's a good goalkeeper there, but you know, Van Dijk's not the best. And much like game 2, this was one of the easier games I've ever played in draft, you know. We end up getting the ball here with Mesut Ozil. He gets fouled a little bit there, gets the free kick, take the quick free kick into Kane, who just turns around the defender. Just look at that, it's magic. I love this card. I love Harry Kane. I loved him last year. I played him in midfield actually a lot last year. And I've loved him this year. Every time we've used Harry Kane in draft, like one of the better versions of Harry Kane, I've always done really, really well. And it's just because he just fits everything that works in a draft. So we get 2-0 up after just 11 minutes there, guys, and we rejoined this game at 9-0 and at full time because this guy, unlike the other guy, actually did start trying to like just be stupid with the game. He got 2 red cards from silly tackles, and you can see I'm not even actually playing there. I wasn't even playing with my joypad, and you know, this guy was like all out attack, kept spamming our side trap, kept pulling his goalkeeper, and we've gone from a 4-2 win that was narrow and tough, thinking to myself, this is going to be a tough draft, getting into the second round winning 11-1 and the third round winning 9-0, and that moves us on into the final after an absolutely spectacular performance. We come up against a 97 Chem 91 rated team. Now this is a really nice team. Hazard, Cruz and Isco in the midfield there. He's got that 99 Suarez up front, Gareth Bale, Frank Ribery. He's got Alaba at left back, Semedo at right back, Cahill and Otamendi not ideal. What kind of gave this game away to me straight away was that at kickoff he didn't swap around Toni Kroos and Eden Hazard. You know, you've got Toni Kroos at cam, and don't get me wrong, he makes a good cam, but the better option there between Kroos and Hazard is to have Hazard as the cam and Kroos as the centre mid. It just makes way more sense. And when he didn't pause it to make any changes and didn't pause it to just swap those two guys around, I kind of in the back of my head had a feeling of, okay, this guy's not really not really going to be a test for me because he doesn't do the obvious things to benefit him immediately. And we go 2-0 up with a couple of nice goals with Aubameyang in this game, and we rejoin this game at 5-1. And once again here with Harry Kane and Cristiano Ronaldo up front, gets the ball across to Salah. Salah taps that one in at the far post, but that was all Kane. You know, the ball from Ronaldo through to Kane. Kane with the heel-to-heel flick, accelerates away. We eventually go 6-1 up. We end up stealing the ball back off of him there. With the ball goes into Harry Kane. Harry Kane into Dybala. Dybala finds a little bit of space on the edge of the box there, cuts it back in, gets it to Cristiano Ronaldo, who shoots, misses, sadly, to make it 7-1. But at that point, this guy paused it and rage quit. So we get one of, if not the easiest draft win we have ever had, made easy due to the fact that the attack we had was absolutely insane. This guy is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. Alright guys, so we win the draft so comfortably. I mean so comfortably. That's now my 76th draft victory. We've scored over 2,000 goals now thanks to today's draft, so we've hit a big milestone there. My goals per game average is still so high. We're almost like a 60% win rate. Maybe we're a little bit over it now. I mean, this draft was absolutely fantastic. I did think I'd have problems with Schmeichel, Laporte and Mustafi, especially due to the fact that Laporte and Mustafi are super slow and they don't have any pace boosting chem styles. But because of the pace of Alba, Kante and Valencia, it was just easy to cover for their losses. Funnily enough, the hardest games were the hardest game in general was the first game. I ended up winning that game 4-2. That guy was quite good. He was really tricky when he took the lead. You know, he started trying to just hold the ball and kill time, even though it was only like really early on in the game. But I ended up coming through that one. He scored like late on, like 80th or so minutes to make it 2-1. And I was prepared to lose that game. I was like, okay, you know, it's fine. You know, we had a bad goalkeeper, a couple of bad centre-backs. Schmeichel actually made a horrendous mistake for one of his goals. You know, and I just felt like the game was just kind of going against me. Once we got through that game, it was just easy. You can see there 11-1, 9-0 and 6-1 rage quit in the final. And we end up winning the draft super comfortably. And we're going to end up getting for our reward the 2 rare gold packs and the premium gold pack. Now this just generally speaking isn't the greatest in terms of what you can get. It's good for coins. We're going to end up getting 3,000 coins or so from match coins. And we'll see what we get out of this. We get a Frenchman, but sadly, obviously not one that we actually need right here. So we get Sacco as one of our Frenchmen. We'll keep, I don't care about the contracts, we'll keep that. So, you know, maybe 1,000 coins or so there. So we've got like 2,000 coins in total out of this pack, plus the 3,000 match coins. So we're looking for about 10,000 coins from these 2 packs. And you can get super lucky out of these packs. You can get super unlucky out of these packs. I hope we get even just slightly lucky. So first pack, sadly no board card there. It's going to be a low rated player to begin with. It's all Hector Bellerin, maybe has 1,000, maybe 1,200 coins. Alright, he's 2,000, so that's not too bad. We'll pop him up for 2k. And then if we discarded this pack, we'd get an extra 2,000. So that would take us up to 4,000 in total, needing 6,000 left. But because we can actually sell some of these items, we probably actually have made the 5,000 in total out of this pack that we would need. Let's have a look at this Brazil kit. Yeah, Brazil kit's also 1,000 coins minimum. So we've definitely made some good coins out of this pack. We need probably about 4,000 coins or so from this final pack to get our money back from the draft. It's sad that you're likely to not make money from draft and then we get another thin pack. I mean, it's hard work, man. Like, we go into the draft, we spend our coins, we have fun, and then it's just a letdown massively. Like, if we discarded everything in this pack, we would get, we'd probably get like 2,000 coins from all of that altogether, and then another 2,600 if we discarded everything. So I'm absolutely certain that, wow, we actually got a Brazilian kit and an Argentinian kit. How hilarious is that? Yeah, I'm absolutely certain that we made a little bit of profit here off of the draft today, but not much. And it was a great team to play with, which was good. It was just one of the most clinical attacking sets we've ever had. So much pace, so much brilliance within the forward line there. Whether it was Aubameyang, or Kane, Ronaldo, Dybala, everyone just had everything that was great. So yeah, comfortable victory there, guys. But this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.